Hi guys, Janice Vaughn, letting your light shine. Thank you all so much for all your likes, your comments, subscribes, shares. You guys are amazing. I have gotten so many private messages and I am so grateful that so many of you are reaching out because I know what situation you are in, and it is so hard to reach out to somebody because you don't want to be embarrassed or ashamed. And you know, I was talking to one of my clients today, and bless her heart, her and I had a really long conversation. And, you know, she had mentioned narcissism. And I said, girl, I got to share with you my Facebook page, or not my Facebook page, my YouTube channel. Actually, I have a Facebook page too. I just have to update it, but I'll let you guys know when I do that. But anyway, so we were talking and she goes, the whole reason I never shared with anybody about what I was going through was because I was so embarrassed. And I said, you know what? I know exactly what you're feeling because I was there, girl. I was so embarrassed. The narcissist will put us in a position where we feel so embarrassed to reach out to anybody for fear of judgment, for fear of, you know, them reaming us a new asshole because, you know, how dare we stay with him? It's not easy unless you have been in the same situation. So I was on the same page as her because we both were sharing stories. And, you know, don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't. Open up to people, share your story. Me sharing my story to her in just that, you know, 15-minute conversation gave this woman so much hope and faith, and I just, my whole day has been lit up because of that. And had I not shared something about what I was going through, she wouldn't have shared what she was going through because she goes, the only people that I told were people that knew my story, and there was just a couple of close friends because they too were in a narcissistic relationship. So people don't understand what we endure with these people, but don't be afraid to talk. Okay, it's embarrassing, yes. Why? Because we know that we are smart individuals and we know that we make good choices and we have great common sense. But when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, or you have a family member, or, you know, a sibling, or an aunt, an uncle, a boss, whomever, a friend, anybody, you're gonna know. You're gonna know that it is difficult. But you know what? Share your story anyway. Okay, the more that we begin to speak out about this, the more that people are going to become aware and hopefully put this narcissistic abuse at bay. So all of the narcs can go to their own private island and stay the hell away from the rest of us good people who are loving, kind, caring, joyful, and no more raining on people's parades. But you know what? The narcs will freaking feed off of our good energy, because they don't have our energy. They never will. They can't. It is impossible for a narcissist to have the goodness that we extend to other people ourselves. They don't know how to love themselves. So, you know, I read many articles, and I can't tell you guys the amount of times that the narcissist that I was with would say to me, "You're a narcissist." And I would say, "No, I'm not. I'm not a narcissist at all. I don't have any of those traits. I'm an empath. I'm very loving. I'm very kind." Nope. And I went, how can an empath and a narcissist be the same person? I don't know that that's humanly possible, okay? Because empaths have a heart, and we love, and we care, and we feel, and we are so deeply loving. How can we be a narcissist when a narcissist is a person that has no ability to love because they don't love themselves? So he would always say to me, "You're the narcissist. You're the narcissist." In fact, I'll never forget this. He went as far as to print stuff out on the internet, okay? He must have spent, I don't know, hours upon hours, because this man was obsessive compulsive about anything and everything. And I would wake up the next day and I would find pages upon pages of Google searches about him researching narcissism. And then he would highlight sections, and he would then make the notes, because you guys have seen this man makes notes on anything, right? He's a note taker, tracks my bad behavior. And he would write on there, yep, that's you. Yep, that's you. Instead of going, holy crap, that's me, man. I need to make some major freaking changes. Nope, not going to happen. A narcissist is not going to change, okay, at all. So what I wanted to come on here and talk about today was the reaction that these people want from us, okay? It is so important that you remain calm, you remain as cool as you can. It's, you guys, I know it's hard. I know how hard it is to remain calm, because you know what? These people bring out the anxiety. They make our blood boil. They make our freaking, heart race. They make our stomachs turn. It is so hard to be peaceful, but if you can find something to remain peaceful around these people, you are not going to react. What they do is they will push until we don't have any other option. Well, we do, we just have to make the choice not to react. We react and then say something mean or say something hurtful. And you know what the narcissist will then do? See, you're the crazy one. You're the one that just got pissed off. Look at you yelling at me. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times the narcissist baited me. And I took the freaking bait. I stopped taking the bait about a year before I kicked his ass to the curb. But I quit taking the bait. And it pissed him off even more. But I was not going to allow this person, this man, to get me to react and stoop to his level, because that was the game. And again, I'm going to tell you guys, the narcissist will always play a game with you. It is all about games with them. They have to win. They are the most competitive people on the world, on the planet. And they have to win at all cost. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to convince you that your behavior is so erratic and so off the wall and so crazy that you're the crazy one. You're not. You are definitely not the crazy one. I can promise you guys, you are not crazy. All right. Since I have not, I am so happy that I'm almost a year to the day away from this craziness, because the more that I have been away from it every single day, the more that I do see that he was crazy. It was not me. I've always been a kind, loving person. I've always tried to see the good in people. I've always tried to help people. And, he buried my soul, or tried to. He didn't. I didn't let him, but he tried so hard to just diminish my heart so that I then can become this crazy, raging person like him. That's what he wanted. He wanted an equal on his level playing field. And I just was not going there. I wasn't going there. There were times, yes, that I did react. And there were times that, yes, I yelled. And there were times, yes, that I called him a fucking asshole. You know what? I don't regret that. Sorry, I don't. You pushed me, but it took a lot to get me to that point. And there was not very many times that I really, really reacted in that way, because I believe in being a calm, loving person and trying to be at peace. But he couldn't stand that I was a peaceful person. And so he tried anything in his power to get me to be like him. I didn't want to be like him. I didn't want to be like this man who was like raging and rude and disrespectful and condescending to people and judgmental. I don't want to judge anybody. I never judge people. But he judged everybody, and he would try to get me to agree with him and go, oh, well, look what she's wearing. Oh, she looks like a whore. I wouldn't say a thing, because you know what? I would look at somebody like that and go, what a beautiful person. I don't care what she's wearing. I don't care what he's wearing. That person has a beautiful soul, and I can tell already. But you know what? I didn't react to him in that way, and that would piss him off. So then he would do it more, and he would do it more. But that's one thing I didn't do. I never stood down or jumped down to his level to judge people. And he wanted me to do that so bad. And he knew how much that I hated judging, that he did it more and more and more. And so that's when I would start what a beautiful day it is out here. Or, oh my gosh, I love this song on the radio. I would not respond to him saying anything about whoever he was talking about. I would just sit there and go, God, what a beautiful blue sky today. And that pissed him off even more. But you know what? I stayed in my own grace. I stayed in my own peace. I didn't let him get the best of me there. And I'm really proud of myself for that. It was hard. Oh my God, you guys, you have no idea how many times I had to bite my tongue. All right. But I did. You can too. All right. Do not let the narcissist bring you down to their level. That is what their ultimate goal is. You are so much better than they are. You are so much better than they are. All right. Stay in your own peaceful center. Stay in your own grace. Love yourself. Say F you to the narcissist. All right. All right. Love you guys. Thank you all.